was all you thought you ever needed. So you said, how'd I let this slip away? On the floor, cold and barely breathing. So it goes, sleeping all my dreams away, till you found me. Like a lightning bolt to the heart, you woke me up, woke me up. Yeah, you brought me out of the dark with just one spark, just one spark. Now I can feel your pulse, kick-starting this lifeless soul. Like a lightning bolt to the heart, you woke me up, yeah. Yeah. I was all you thought you ever needed. So you said, how the hell did I let this slip away? Have I lost myself? I was stumbling right on the edge. You pulled me back for one last dance. Yeah, I was lost on the darkest road. I need your light to lead me home. Now I can feel your pulse, kick-starting this lifeless soul. Like a lightning bolt to the heart, you woke me up, yeah. Now I can feel your pulse, kick-starting this lifeless soul. Like a lightning bolt to the heart, you woke me up, yeah. Now I can feel your pulse, kick-starting this lifeless soul. Like a lightning bolt to the heart, you woke me up, yeah. To lead me home, yeah. Yeah.
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday.
Never say never. Well, I never thought I'd find someone like you. What could be better than a friend to fall into? I still remember cold nights, headlights, you walking me home, hands in your sweater. You said you'd never let me go, but I got lost in California, trying to find my way back to you. I chased the sunset through the hills, back to that spot we used to chill. My heart will always be here for ya, but I got lost in California. I chased the sunset through the hills, back to that spot we used to chill. My heart will always be here for ya, but I got lost in California. Never say never. Well, I never thought I'd wonder where you are when you said forever. Never thought you meant to part. It's already September, and I spent all summer long missing you. Still wearing your sweater, the only piece that's left of you. But I got lost in California, trying to find my way back to you. I chased the sunset through the hills, back to that spot we used to chill. My heart will always be here for ya, but I got lost in California. But I got lost in California. I chased the sunset through the hills, back to that spot we used to chill. My heart will always be here for ya, but I got lost in California.
So you wanna live lost and you wanna be free, baby. Running out of time, that's a really bad beat. On me, she wanna play hard to get this far by me, but I never wait long. I move on to what I need. I get my way, get out my way. Switch my place, I'm on my way. No mistakes, I know the stakes, yeah. I don't show face, I keep my pace, yeah. I don't show face, I keep my pace, yeah. I get my way, get out my way, yeah. I don't show face, I keep my pace, yeah. I get my way, get out my way, yeah. I get my way, get out my way, yeah. I get my way, get out my way, yeah. She on my way, she on my way, yeah, yeah. I get my way, get out my way. Go cry while I'm down on my knee. That's me, I don't talk down, I just move how I need. Oh, late, hit her one time, now she going both ways. She knows in control, all that bullshit gets on you. I get my way, get out my way. Switch my place, I'm on my way, yeah. No mistakes, I know the stakes, yeah. I don't show face, I keep my pace, yeah. I get my way, get out my way. I get my way, get out my way. She on my way, she on my way, yeah, yeah. I get my way, I get my way, get out my way. I get my way, get out my way. She on my way, she on my way, yeah, yeah. I get my way, get out my way.
Did you wake up and feel like we've been here before? 'Cause the rush that I felt when you held me, I can't ignore. And the way that your hands found their way to mine, it feels like a journey they've taken 1,000 times. I keep thinking back to last night. We danced together till the daylight. So familiar how it felt like. I swear we fell in love in a past life. I keep Last thing you taught me was how to leave. The worst thing you lost was my loyalty. You can keep on doing what you do to me. I lost you, but I ain't losing sleep. You can keep on throwing cannonballs, throwing cannonballs. I know that you wanna watch me fall like a domino. I can't even feel them anymore. I'm an animal. You can keep on throwing all you want, throwing cannonballs. Throwing cannonballs. I'm an animal. Throwing cannonballs. You tried to make me your enemy, but all I feel now is sympathy. You can try to do what you did to me. I lost you, but I ain't losing sleep. You can keep on I know that you wanna let me go. I can't even feel them anymore. You can keep on throwing all you want. You can keep on throwing cannonballs, throwing cannonballs. I know that you wanna watch me fall like a domino. I can't even feel them anymore. I'm an animal. You can keep on throwing all you want, throwing cannonballs. I can't even feel them anymore. Throwing cannonballs. I'm an animal. Throwing cannonballs. I'm an animal. Used to weigh me down when you came around. Now I know your fists are made of paper. I'ma break it down. You don't know me now, but you're about to see a force of nature. Used to weigh me down when you came around. Now I know your fists are made of paper. I'ma break it down. You don't know me now, but you're about to see a force of nature. You can keep on throwing cannonballs, throwing cannonballs. I know that you wanna watch me fall like a domino. I can't even feel them anymore. I'm an animal. You can keep on throwing all you want, throwing cannonballs. Cannonballs. Domino. I'm an animal.
An incredible selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs.
To stand in the ring by the side of the bloodline.
Oh, gee, I'm worried. I'm not.
From behind, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso trying to get an early jump. Well, you know the Viper would love to compete. Looks like we may have a traditional style tag team match. But here's the problem. AJ can't stand LA Knight. Jimmy wasting no time grabbing the advantage. Down goes Jimmy Uso. LA Knight distracted by Solo. Does he want to tag LA Knight? Jimmy Uso just dropped LA Knight on the outside. Both men are down. I hear voices in my head. The Viper fighting through the pain. Here comes Orton. Randy Orton looking for vengeance tonight. RKO. Wait a minute. Phenomenal forearm. LA Knight's turn. To close in on the bloodline.
Called Roman Reigns. Hurry up. It's still cold out here. Ain't nothing hot about Tribal Chief. What's up, Moose? All right. How was your flight, man?
Wise man. Yes, my Tribal Chief. What did I say? You said to fix it.
And is it fixed? No. And that's why I'm here. To make everything right again. Again. I'll fix it. I'll fix everything.
With a lot on his mind, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, has arrived for tonight's Royal Rumble contract signing from the sold-out, rowdy and proud State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome, folks, to Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out SmackDown live from Atlanta, Georgia. And welcome to the official contract signing for the Fatal 4-Way match at the Royal Rumble for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. At this time, without further ado, allow me to introduce the first participant, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
They are on their feet here at State Farm Arena for Georgia's own AJ Styles. Corey, he's a man that could care less about the needs and wants of others. It's about revenge at the Royal Rumble for AJ Styles. It's about dethroning the Tribal Chief to the point that AJ Styles has developed an obsession. Styles has seemed almost conflicted in recent weeks. We've seen a side of AJ that we've never known before. A dangerous side, a dark side, perhaps the side that can lead him to the top of the mountain. Zero hesitation from the phenomenal one.
Next, please welcome the megastar, L.A. Knight.
movement alive and well here in Atlanta. And could the Royal Rumble be the night when LA Knight becomes a world champion?
In this world, there are nothing but possibilities. And right now, LA Knight looks like a man who has a lot on his mind and even more to say to the WWE Universe. A defiant superstar who has captured the imaginations and hearts of the entire WWE Universe. Some might say LA Knight is the sentimental favorite to emerge victorious in St. Petersburg 1 week from tomorrow at the Royal Rumble.
The breakout star of 2023. Can he be the star of 2024?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Viper, Randy Orton.
Designed to keep you safe.
The legend killer, Randy Orton. In jovial spirits here on a massive night where Orton will not only just sign the contract, he'll head to face Solo Sikoa later on this evening on SmackDown. And after what went on last week with Solo Sikoa, this promises to be special.
Well, the Viper had better not make the mistake of overlooking Solo Sikoa, because if anybody can force Orton to take a detour on his route to the Royal Rumble, it is the enforcer of the bloodline. What a raucous ovation for the Viper tonight in Atlanta. A 14-time world champion. Can Randy Orton make it 15 1 week from tomorrow?
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Now, in case you're not watching your own show, Mr. SmackDown executive, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and I just arrived. We haven't had a chance to submit this contract to an attorney, let alone even the wise man getting his eye. The wise man getting his eyes on that agreement. So therefore, unfortunately, Roman Reigns will not sign that contract this evening.
Just so we're clear, Roman Reigns isn't signing this contract. Paul, that's absolutely fine. Because I have 3 signatures here from the willing participants, and I'll simply make this a triple threat match for the vacant, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship.
Tell him to go a second, if he's got to.
I don't know if you realize this, but Mr. Aldis, I care deeply about you, sir. Sorry. I do. I halfway respect and admire the mediocre job that you've done as the SmackDown executive in charge of the show, and the fact that you do such a mediocre job like so many other people back there, but while doing it, you look really good at it, especially in these Paul Heyman wannabe custom suits that you've been wearing. But no matter how good you look, there's no way you can sell this to the board of directors, no way you can sell this to the fine, upstanding people of Atlanta, Georgia. And no way you can sell it to your tribal chief who does call the shots here in WWE, because the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, should be defending the title at the Royal Rumble in a one-on-one match.
One more, good.
I don't care.
Will you shut the hell up? You're right about one thing. This should be a one-on-one match. I had Roman Reigns' shoulders pinned at Crown Jewel, and his cross-eyed half-wit cousins saved him. But Paul, you speak one more word, I'll come over there and I'll cut bacon off your back. This should be my rematch, but instead, a couple Johnny-come-latelys walk up. You got AJ, you got Randy. All of a sudden, they get to jump to the front of the line and be a part of the match that should be mine after having a few months off.
A few months off?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't get it. You see, the Bloodline tried to end my career, and you walked over my dead body to get that match with Roman Reigns. And you lost. So you're lucky to be even in this match.
Luck. You got to be talking about the wrong guy. If there's anybody with a horseshoe planted firmly up his keister, it's got to be you. I'll put it to you like this. You should really watch the bass in your voice when you're talking to me, and maybe go ahead and turn all your attention to Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's real good, Genius. You understand that we're not just fighting Roman Reigns, we're fighting each other. Get that through your thick skull.
Oh, that's how it works. Thank you for that. I'm glad you explained it to me, because here's exactly how it works. I walk in, I pin Roman Reigns, I become WWE champion. If that means I have to walk over your dead body again, I will do it. The only difference being, It won't be the bloodline that leaves you laying. It'll be the man with everybody saying.
Oh, it's all kicking off.
Styles has heard enough. AJ Styles has decked LA Knight and Knight answering.
The animosity between these two, there for all to see.
Styles and Knight throwing haymakers at one another. If you get some security out there, Nick Aldis is breaking them up personally.
That's the SmackDown GM in the middle. Here comes
the more WWE officials pouring out of the backstage area, trying to keep Knight and Styles away from one another.
This is nasty between the man they call the megastar and AJ Styles.
Oh! Styles trying to get some more, and LA Knight happy to oblige, much to the delight of the wise man.
They're very good. Mediocre. Mediocre.
I see what you're trying to do, Paul, and it's not going to work, and I'll tell you why it's not going to work. It's not going to work because later tonight I'm going to drop Solo, and I'm going to beat him right in the middle of this very ring, 1, 2, 3. And after I do that, I'm going to reintroduce to Roman Reigns the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment. R-K-O.
A crystal clear message from the Viper for the Tribal Chief. The wise man better get to passing on the message.
You gotta love that from the calculated Randy Orton, calling his shot. But will he be able to back it up later on tonight when he faces the man that silenced John Cena? That's Solo Sikoa, and that's to come here on SmackDown.
Plus, we've got the amazing duo of Caden Carter and Katana Chance bringing the party and their WWE Women's Tag Team titles to the ring when they defend against the unholy union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
We'll be hitting prime time tonight when the prize fighter Kevin Owens welcomes what I'd say is probably his least favorite guest, United States champion, social media maverick Logan Paul. It's going to be an epic edition of the KO show tonight. Speaking of Logan Paul, the U.S. champ, shades on, smiling and all, arriving here in Atlanta, Georgia. What's going to go down tonight when Logan appears on the KO show?
I'll tell you what's going to go down, KP, whatever Logan Paul wants to do, because the Maverick holds the United States Championship, and in his opinion, he's running things tonight.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Zelina Vega, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Carlito the LWO.
I'll tell you what, Corey, it is great to see Carlito fit and healthy and back in action tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. He's been ruled out for quite some time after a vicious attack by Santos Escobar. Let's be having you, folks. 6-man tag team action. The LWO, Latino World Order, against Legado del Fantasma. Next.
Question. What would
I got this new extreme multiplier ticket. What?
it's Senor.
Expect this match to be as physical as they come.
And Seth freaking Rollins kicks off Raw with an update on his future as World Heavyweight Champion. Raw live this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
I want LA Knight tonight.
Fine. You go.
General manager all too happy to oblige.
Well, folks, Friday Night SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
AJ Styles one-on-one with LA Knight. That thing could get ugly in a hurry, as could this. And a few fireworks interspersed as the LWO prepares for six-man tag team action.
Carlito alongside Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. Zelina Vega watching her.
And their opponents, the team of Angel, Humberto, and Santos Escobar, Legado del Fantasma.
Well, Santos Escobar claims that Carlito is to blame for the path of destruction that he's left and his separation from the LWO. It was 2 months ago when a sadistic and calculated Santos put Carlito on the shelf.
This attack would force Carlito to miss the Survivor Series, much to the delight of Santos Escobar. We had Escobar join us on commentary last week here on Friday Night SmackDown. He was able to tell us why he believes so deeply in himself, in Angel, in Humberto, and why, as he refers to it, the Legado World Order is going to take over SmackDown.
The Familia Legado, family legacy, as he sided with Angel and Humberto. This has been so unbelievably heated between Santos Escobar and Carlito. Carlito says he's a hypocrite. He says he's not about family at all. He's about himself, Santos Escobar. Will be Carlito.
Who's going to start for Escobar's team? Looks out from
behind, it's Angel.
Brilliant. Brilliant strategy out of the gate from Angel, Humberto, and Escobar.
It was Santos Escobar, Legado del Fantasma, with the last laugh last week on SmackDown. Carlito returning some vengeance this evening.
Tag is made to Cruz del Toro. Think of the upward trajectory we've seen for del Toro and Joaquin Wilde since Carlito has come into the fold. Since Santos has moved on to his own path, it's really allowed for del Toro and Wilde to shine. Angel answers with a sharp knife-edge chop of his own.
How impressive did Angel to look last week?
Almost as impressive as this. Look at Cruz del Toro fly.
Look at that. Spectacular from Cruz del Toro. Tag made to Joaquin Wilde, and we know he can fly.
Go back elbows from the LWO.
Joaquin is here to play. Cover. Early kick out from Angel.
Fantastic teamwork from del Toro and Wilde. Wilde got the fist up just in time, I think, to thwart whatever Angel had in mind. Here comes Humberto.
Impressive from Joaquin Wilde.
Wow. Look at this. Just a glancing blow, but enough to take out both men. Wilde thinking about taking to the skies.
Better turn around quickly. Santos Escobar also sent to the outside.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wilde and del Toro are gonna fly.
Wiping down Legado del Fantasma. Will tonight be the night for the LWO?
Rated M for mature.
Welcome to paradise. There's a lot to do, so keep up. But keep your head on a swivel. Because you never know who or what you might run into.
All the parts you need at the prices you want.
30 Eastern on Fox.
Start with a bang. Mix in some superstar power and turn them loose. That's the great.
Kick right in the face. Cover here
with the cover. And there's Carlito.
Carlito keeping this matchup alive for the LWO. Humberto looking to cut the ring in half, and perhaps Joaquin Wilde as well. I can't help but notice the physical transformations of both Angel and Humberto since their last tenure here in WWE. They've both added quite a few pounds of muscle there in phenomenal physical shape. And, oh, wow. Cover here. Very arrogant.
I didn't think Joaquin Wilde was getting back up as Escobar just taunting Carlito. Look at this again.
Double gorilla press. Dropping Wilde face first onto the knee of Escobar, sliding in for a cover.
To put him away now and kick out from Joaquin Wilde. The LWO still alive here. Eager for that victory as Humberto tags in.
The LWO may still be alive, but let's be honest, KP. Legado is dominating this matchup.
It was Joaquin Wilde that said the legacy of Lucha Libre is at stake here.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That doesn't matter anymore to Santos Escobar. Escobar's been very open about how he, in his opinion, is forsaking Lucha Libre. He's carving his own path, developing his own style. He's got Angel and Humberto doing his bidding as well. This is a very dangerous trio of men.
Do you feel Escobar's stock has continued to rise since making that decision?
Absolutely. Because the entire world has been talking about Santos Escobar by name, about Angel and Humberto by name. Not a blanket, not a group, not the LWO, individual superstars. Holy crap! I don't know where the hell Joaquin Wilde dreamed that up, nor can Escobar. Can Wilde make the tag?
This could be the opening to get across quickly, but it's Angel over the far side, wiping out the LWO.
That is fantastic wherewithal and situational awareness displayed by Angel.
His cousin Humberto back inside now. Joaquin Wilde landed on his feet. Great athleticism. Tag made for Carlito. Carlito is cool, but he's not cooling down anytime soon. Carlito's raging. Carlito wants retribution. Carlito wants Escobar. Carlito with the drop kick now on Angel. The veteran is powered up and ready for the victory. Can he get it?
Wow. At the last possible millisecond, Escobar breaks up the fall. Ember's flaring, but watch Humberto!
Humberto hooks that leg. Can he do it? In just in the nick of time is Cruz del Toro. My God!
Del Toro with a diving headbutt. Escobar connects with a kick. Joaquin Wilde from the outside joining the fray.
You can see what it means to the LWO and to Santos, Angel and Humberto. Powered into the canvas from Carlito.
Carlito coming for Humberto. Wait, tag is made. Tag was made. Backstabber by Carlito. But Santos Escobar's legal. From behind. Shoulders down. Escobar steals one.
Here are your winners. Legado del Fantasma.
What an effort. Perhaps considered underhanded by some. But the W will go in the record books beside the names Escobar, Angel, and Humberto. What a win.
This is it. A real familia. This is familia. Legado.
Santos Escobar with the victory. But now, please welcome my guests, Pretty Deadly.
Hello. Yes. Oh. Yes.
Gentlemen, tonight you face Tyler Bate and Butch. Do you feel better prepared facing them tonight than you did at New Year's Revolution?
What an astute question, because yes, we do feel much better prepared, because this time there'll be no surprises, no mystery people who aren't on the roster, okay? None of that.
We've spent the past week
we have been studying these tapes on Tyler and Butch. Yep. Because we're not just some pretty boys, let me say it again, we are some pretty smart boys. Pretty smart boys. So we've never been better prepared to beat Tyler Bate and Butch. Yes, boys.
Let's go, boys.
You hear that, KP? They're pretty smart boys as well.
The fancy lads have arrived on SmackDown.
It's not often that Kayla Braxton's the third most attractive person on screen at any given time.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Kit Wilson, and Elton Prince, Pretty Deadly.
I want to know what conditioner they're using. Pretty Deadly. They say they've got their game plan for their rematch here tonight. Will it be enough to topple the brawling Butch and his new partner? That's the big, strong boy. How impressive was Tyler Bate on his SmackDown debut? We're going to do it all again. Live here on Friday Night SmackDown from Atlanta, Georgia.
His mane and tail, you should have just asked me earlier.
These are my tissue box covers.
Remember, tissues come in their own boxes. It's important for young homeowners to let go of the things turning them into their parents.
There we go.
Right, who's next?
I've been holding on to these pieces of crown molding because you never know when you're going to need them.
I do, and it's never. It can be a lot for them.
It's with just 2 hands, so I multiplied them all winter long. 888.
Fatal four-way match for the Undisputed Championship. But after a war of words and a brawl here already on SmackDown, LA Knight and AJ Styles will go one-on-one live tonight on SmackDown.
LA Knight ran his mouth. Now the Phenomenal One looks to shut it. This is going to be a fight.
So, Final Testament. You thought your little intimidation tactics were gonna work. Well, congratulations. You have our attention.
You know what? This not even the smoke you really want. Because we are not the ones. But let me remind you who we are, though. We are the Triple Crown that always puts it down Street Profits. And it's the Almighty of the Almightiest himself, Bobby Lashley.
Don't let the suits fool you. While y'all was playing the part of the boogeyman hiding in the dark, we've been the real monsters in the ring.
The Final Testament is a revelation. It's a fight that you want. We're businessmen. All you had to do was ask.
Look, just name a time and a place. We've been on the hunt for you guys for weeks. When we find you, we're gonna show you what real intimidation looks like.
Motivated Almighty and the Street Profits.
From a ferocious Almighty to Pretty Deadly. Live here on SmackDown tonight, looking for a little revenge.
It's a different type of ferocity, KP.
Been constructing a game plan all week, they say. Looking to get that victory over Butch and Tyler Bate.
And their opponents, first, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate! And his tag team partner.
Hell yes!
From Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Heat Done!
This was the missing piece, KP. We have talked for weeks about something of an identity crisis being suffered by the man then known as Butch. This is a bruiserweight. Perhaps the most sadistic technical mastermind in the game, Pete Dunne.
He was forced into a mission of rediscovery. We saw that last week alongside Tyler Bate, and it looks like in Bate, he's found the perfect tag team partner, a man that he's known for over 12 years, but it's a welcome back to Pete Dunne.
Apparently teaming alongside Tyler Bate reminded Pete Dunne of exactly who the hell he is. And KP, you know I'm a huge Pretty Deadly fan, but Kid and Elton don't seem too thrilled. Pete Dunne skinned that jacket himself by hand, KP.
You want to wear it?
Negative, Ghost Rider. But I do want to watch what's about to go down. Two of the innovators of what is known now as British Strong Style, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, against the duo of Kit Wilson and Elton Prince. Pretty Deadly, two of the best tag teams in the world right now.
This was special when they faced off a couple of weeks ago, and here we go again. on his SmackDown debut. How impressive was Tyler Bate, the big, strong boy. We got big boy in Atlanta, now the big, strong boy.
That was an Outcast reference, right, KP? Pete Dunne flattening Kit Wilson with a clothesline, and oh no, protect your fingers, Kit.
How do you counteract this unorthodox nature of Pete Dunne?
I don't know that you can. I don't know that anybody that's ever stepped in the ring enjoys hurting their opponents quite like Pete Dunne. Should be a case study done on this guy. Oh my God. Dunne's gonna snap Kit's arm in two.
Foot on the ropes, not anymore.
Maybe his leg. Something's getting broken tonight.
Forget the game plan for Pretty Deadly. Tag made here now for Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate flexing his athleticism, a deceptively powerful superstar.
Here we go again with the airplane spin. Watch out, Elton.
Oh, no.
So strong for a little lad. Tyler Bate.
A little lad, he's a grown man, KP. He'll bend you 5 ways from Sunday. The big, strong boy is handling business right now.
Rachel, you okay?
No. I live with a broken phone. I can't trade in.
Okay, that's dramatic. Better plans Verizon. Everyone can trade in their old phone and get the new Samsung Galaxy.
It's not.
Battler Tyler Bate is.
When we say Tyler Bate, the big
made, and there's a cover here.
Spells potential disaster for Pretty Deadly.
Welcome back, folks. A raucous, sold-out crowd here tonight. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate against Pretty Deadly.
Say that again.
Pete Dunne, Corey. Pete Dunne is back.
The bruiserweight has returned to form, and that spells potential disaster for Pretty Deadly. But to their credit, Elton and Kit have done a fantastic job of turning the tides in this matchup, cutting the ring in half, isolating Bate from Pete Dunne, at least for the moment.
Such great chemistry between Kit and Elton as they go to work now on Tyler Bate. You're spot on, Corey. Such a distance between Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. No tag to be made, and there's a cover here for Pretty Deadly to win it. A kick out by Bate.
Vicious rear chinlock applied by Kit Wilson. You can hear the WWE Universe trying to rally behind Tyler Bate, the big, strong boy.
Tyler's gonna land on his feet now. Connects with Kit. What a battler Tyler Bate is.
When we say big, strong boy, that's what we mean.
Incredible strength. Can he get across now? Tag in Pete Dunne.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest superstars on the roster. Can Tyler Bate tag in Dunne? Here comes the bruiserweight.
Pete Dunne. Kick connects with Elton.
Snap German suplex.
Moving with urgency now, Pete Dunne. And he's so methodical. Real purpose about him. But Elton Prince from behind. Look at Pete Dunne landing on his feet.
Oh, that'll turn your lights out in a hurry.
Dunne with that feat of strength as well, stacking him up.
Dunne showing complete disregard for his opponents, as he has done so well for oh so long.
Unbelievable techers from this fella.
Take another look at this. A release modified suplex, sending Kit crashing down onto Elton.
He's feeling it. Pete Dunne is back. Oh! Shut up quickly by Elton Prince. The tag was made, though, for Tyler Bate.
The uppercut floors Prince.
Catching Elton Prince. Oh, there it is. The bop and bang. What a cracking sight that is. More of a traditional right to Kit Wilson.
Tag made. Boom! Lariat connects. Dunne is legal.
Oh, top fins.
Yikes!
Wow!
Tyler Bate going high risk. And now Pete Dunne with free reign to do as he pleases. May have just broken Elton's fingers.
Oh, there's the bitter end. Pete Dunne for the win.
the team of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne!
Sometimes you just need a little reminder of who you are. Tyler Bate was that reminder, and Pete Dunne with a spectacular return to form, the bitter end, and that's all she wrote for Pretty Deadly tonight. What a win for Dunne and Tyler Bate. But KP, I gotta be honest with you. If I were Nick Aldis, I would fully expect before the end of tonight to find Kit and Elton knocking on my door with a litany of complaints.
Yeah, you know who else has been doing a lot of complaining lately? Logan Paul, KO'd by the prize fighter as we head toward a clash at the Royal Rumble. Here's our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Congrats, Kevin Owens. You get to face the greatest United States champ in history.
Logan! Oh!
Kevin Owens just KO'd Logan Paul with the cast on that broken right hand.
Hey, Kevin. Sorry I couldn't be at SmackDown this week. I was busy. Busy on the phone with my lawyers. Because this little black eye you gave me, it's not just a black eye. It's evidence. Turns out that little cast on your hand could be a liability. Because if you think you're just gonna stroll into the Royal Rumble with that cast, excuse me, with that weapon on your hand, I promise, I'm not just gonna beat you in a wrestling match. No, I am gonna beat you in the court of law. I will run your pockets so deep, you're gonna forget you're wearing pants, Kevin Owens. So consider this. Yes, I'm ready for our fight. But are you ready to face me in a fair fight? Because if you roll up the Royal Rumble with that cast on, you can consider our match and your chance at glory canceled.
Well, after broken hands, black eyes, threats of lawsuits, this could be the most combustible edition of the KO show that we have ever seen, KP, because Kevin Owens will welcome the United States champion, the man who KO will challenge at the Royal Rumble, the social media maverick, Logan Paul is here next. Has been given a chance to redeem himself after last week's shortcoming, but will Solo be able to stop the Viper from slithering on to his championship fatal four-way at the Royal Rumble? We'll find out tonight.
They just change week. They just change every single week. This is not a day. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
Guys, you said you were prepared. What happened?
We were not ready. We weren't ready. We weren't prepared. We prepared for Butch, and then they bring in a brand new person we've never seen. Who's Pete Dunne? Tyler Bate and what we prepared for. He said he ruins all our plan. It ruins everything. No boy.
Tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of the KO Show, Kevin Owens!
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I especially appreciate the support because right now I'm about to say a sentence I never thought I would say. Please welcome my guest on the Kevin Owens Show, Logan Paul.
You sure do have a lot of haters here in Atlanta, KP.
Could you find a more diametrically opposed superstar to Kevin Owens than Logan Paul?
Are you trying to get me in trouble, KP? Let's talk about Logan's attributes. He's handsome, he's charismatic, and above all, Logan Paul has taken to this business faster than anybody we have ever seen in WWE. And that gets under the skin of Kevin Owens. Owens is a guy who has scratched and clawed and fought for every opportunity he's ever had. Logan Paul shows up and just seems to stumble into greatness.
Logan.
Wow, Kevin. Thanks for inviting me on your show. I would say I'm honored, but I'm not. Because why the hell would I be honored to come on this bottom of the barrel, janky excuse for a show? It's a cool graphic, I guess, but it's my show now, Kevin. I am the show. And it starts now. And you know, Kevin, I'm actually glad you invited me, brother, because I do owe you a proper thank you. Maybe you don't know this, but you are actually the reason I'm in the WWE.
Yeah, I agree with them. What? Look, if you're gonna blame me for that one, you're gonna have to explain yourself a little bit.
Sure. I've hijacked your show. I'm the guest. Came with a clip. I got a clip. Roll the clip. Ago, I came to my first ever WrestleMania, and you, Kevin Owens, embarrassed me in front of 70,000 people. No. Just like that. You hit me with a stunner, and all of these people cheered. I'm feeling it right now, just like I was then. That, Kevin, that was the moment that I realized I had to prove to you and the entire WWE universe that I belonged here. Hey, I don't want to hear that. Y'all hate me, hate him. Directed at him. He's the reason I became a WWE superstar. So thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. Obviously it happened, but I barely remember doing that. Because see, of course to you, I guess maybe it was a bit traumatic, but you would remember that. Your first WrestleMania, you're coming in as a guest, we're rolling out the red carpet for you. See, for me, I've been doing this almost 25 years. To me, you're just one of many I've stunned. And especially going into that WrestleMania, I remember thinking, this is just another celebrity guest we're bringing in, because that's what we do. But it turns out you weren't just another one of those guests, because you did stick around, you sure did. And look, I'll give you credit, because I do give credit where credit's due. You put in the work and you became way better at this than anyone would have ever thought.
Yes, I did.
But as good as you are, you're certainly not one of us. You're not a Rey Mysterio. You're not a Seth Rollins. You're not a Sami Zayn. You're not Kevin Owens.
Hey, thank God. Thank God. I'm nothing like y'all, Kevin, and I don't want to be one of y'all. I'm one of one. Let me remind you, I'm a purveyor of viral media, the greatest storyteller of a generation, your son's favorite superstar, marketing expert, your girlfriend's celebrity crush, multi-hyphenate disruptor, entrepreneur, innovator, actor, wrestler, boxer, the list goes on and on. often imitated, never duplicated, billionaire with a B on paper. I am the Maverick, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul. And you, I mean, you just, you.
Well, look, I don't know what any of that meant. But I did. Look, I've heard everything you've had to say about me on commentary the last few weeks, all the put-downs about my weight, the way I look, everything. And here's the thing, you can come out here and say whatever you want about me, but I can't come out here and say everything I want about you. In fact, there's a lot I can't talk about. And you know why? It's the same reason that you're the United States champion right now. It's because you are protected. You are sheltered. The second you came into WWE, you were offered all the tools you could ever need to hopefully win a title. And I get it. Why? Because of the notoriety and the attention you bring. And now look at this. To your credit again, you used the tools and you became United States champion. You did that. And now you get to say for the rest of your life that at one point you were the WWE United States champion. And that's great for you. But as far as I'm concerned, and as far as everybody watching is concerned, that is a joke. And it's a joke that's been going on for far too long. And I'm putting an end to that joke at the Royal Rumble.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to any of that. You want to talk about protected? That's funny. The hypocrisy is stunning. Look at your arm. Your arm is protected. You got a weapon on your hand, Kevin. And the only reason that you were able to knock me down is because of that cast. But me? Buddy, I knock people out clean. In fact, all the guys you named earlier, I knocked them all out. One by one, dominoes, A, B, C, D. So like I said, Kevin Owens, it's only gonna take me 1 second to KO you, KO, okay?
Look, man, as unimpressive as you think I might be, here's the thing. All these people that have been watching WWE for the last almost 10 years, they know that I could take more punishment than anyone and get back up. I have been slammed harder, been punched better, and fallen off higher stuff than anybody, and I got back up every time. So let me tell you this, there isn't a punch you can throw that could keep me down for 3 seconds, let alone knock me out. And as far as this cast goes, look, you want to call it a weapon, protection, whatever. I heard you talking about a lawsuit or something if I go into our match at the Royal Rumble with this thing on. So you know what? I'm giving you my word right here, right now. I'm not gonna have this cast on at the Royal Rumble. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna take it off right now if it makes you feel any better.
Sucker punch just flattened Owens.
Not him! Nobody gets him out.
A cheap shot as Owens was turning around. And Owens dragging himself back to his feet. KO won't stay down.
Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, the prize fighter taking Logan off his feet. And here we go, a Royal Rumble preview. And Logan Paul hightailing it out of the ring.
KO rapid to the outside. They go, and there's the right hand.
The exposed broken hand. Kevin Owens removed the protective cast from his hand a few moments ago and will regret it. Courtesy of the United States champion.
He's made a promise not to wear that cast at the Royal Rumble when they face each other.
Try that again in the Rumble, Kevin. I dare you.
Every single time. Wise man, what did I say?
You said fix it.
And I did not say fix it to you, but I get to my bus, and what do I see? I see a viper on your neck. And this is what I'm talking about. We only got one wise man. We got two of you, and you sent him out there. And this is, I give you opportunities where you mess around, it's all fun. I'm the quarterback. No, I'm the backup quarterback. Audibles, hot routes. Yeet, no yeet. Yeet, no yeet. Last week was on me. You named me the tribal lair for a reason. So tonight, I'm gonna show you. I'll fix it.
Bearing the responsibility. Seems like there's turmoil on the island of relevancy.
Meanwhile, championship gold on the line here on Friday Night SmackDown. Caden Carter, Katana Chance, they've been fighting champs. And there's a long list of tag teams that...
Here we go. Let's find out who's inside the sphere.
We Are Family has the hottest celebrity reveals. And Fox Wednesday, let's get it, turns up the heat. Hey! With rockin' new mystery superstars.
Meg the Stallion.
Jack Black. Jamie Foxx.
Oh!
And a powerhouse celebrity.
Okay, y'all.
Brings down the house. All right, rock and roll! All new We Are Family, Wednesday at 9/8 Central on Fox.
Saturday on Fox, Tyler Kolek leads Marquette.
For three!
Against St. John's. Then USC battles Arizona State.
Oh my goodness!
It all begins Saturday at noon Eastern on Fox.
Royal Rumble is sponsored by Cricket. With fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage, you can stress less and smile more. And by Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Available February 2nd on PlayStation 5.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance!
As you no doubt noticed moments ago, we are graced here at ringside by none other than Bayley herself, as well as the rest of Damage Control. Welcome, Bayley.
Thank you so much. It feels good to be here without good old Michael Cole.
And their opponents, Alba Fire and Nyla Dawn, Unholy Union!
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn were NXT Tag Team Champions when they were drafted to SmackDown and have been lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. And now, this unholy union have an opportunity at gold against Katana and Kaden.
Bayley, I'd like to ask you, in your professional opinion, as a Grand Slam champion here in WWE, what were your first impressions of this unholy union?
Well, that's a great question because obviously Kabuki Warriors are future women's tag team champions, but we're not just out here to watch the tag team champions. We're out here to keep our eye on the Holy Union because the last time we saw them, they interrupted our match. They caused our loss in that Holiday Havoc match, and we have a bone to pick with them.
And Bayley, I've got to ask you, as someone who was integral in the creation of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, how does it feel personally to see how healthy the division has become this day and age?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good to watch these two brand new teams on SmackDown. But I hope they don't get too comfortable, okay? Because we're about to fire it up.
Bailey, you say you are, but there's Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. There's Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven want their titles back. I mean, this is a stacked division.
Hey, that's what we want, right? That's what we want. More to prove that we are the best. More to prove that Damage Control controls all of WWE, not just SmackDown.
This is why Bailey is a role model. She wants to prove that Damage Control are superior.
That's right.
Competition.
Oh, look at this hot start from the Unholy Union.
All right. They're trying to impress Damage Control. I understand.
Smart move by Dawn and Fire out of the gate, trying to gain the upper hand quickly. Carter's rock
could be over already here.
Wow,
the championships and a kick out.
Wow.
Caden Carter kicking out at 2. What a ferocious start that was.
I believe this is their first title defense. Is that correct, or am I wrong?
They've been busy. Certainly Caden Carter and Katana Chance.
It's a big one.
Oh, super kick. Just dumped Carter. Cover here by...
They're done.
Let's go on for the win. And a
God.
That would have been a title reign of epic proportions beginning in short order. Well, Bailey, while we have you, I mean, we're just days away from the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
You still feel confident about your own personal chances?
Do I feel confident? Come on. I'm the mommy slayer. I'm going to win that Rumble, and I'm going to take out Rhea Ripley. And we're going to hold all the gold in Damage Control, I'm telling you. Guys, it's not just an idea. It's a vision, it's a plan, and it's going to come 100% true.
Right now, Katana Chance's plan's coming to fruition. Isla Dawn in trouble in the corner.
Nice.
Katana Chance, so impressive. Corey, you always talk about seizing those valuable minutes that you get in WWE, and that's exactly what Caden Carter and Katana Chance have done.
It's got to be said about all 4 of these women as Alba Fire breaks up whatever Chance and Carter were thinking about. And look at this tag team work.
What is this? Oh my
God. Wow.
Isla Dawn crashing out cover, leg hooked.
Covering for the win and breaking it up there, Alba Fire.
And Bailey, I'm going to give you this opportunity. Now that you're here ringside, you've got the live microphone. A lot of people have been speculating about problems within Damage Control. Can you clear that up for us?
Look at us. Do you see my best friends right here?
I sure do.
Okay, well then...
I'm not one of those someones.
Is this idiot right here one of those someones? You taking Michael Cole's place and being the biggest idiot at the commentary desk?
I'm just reading the reports that you are too. I'm sure that you might be losing a little bit of control of the group.
Oh, you're reading the reports? What the...
Oh, shoulders down. O'Connor roll.
Let's watch this amazing tag.
Isla Dawn
Here we go again for a quick one now to win the championship.
Oh my God.
Do it. Oh. Kicking out at 2.5.
Nearly a major upset.
We're taking notes, right, guys? We're taking notes, right, ladies? All right.
We almost saw
we'll
new champions. Oh! Katana Chance taking flight.
Back and forth. I'm impressed.
Neither team able to sustain much of an advantage here.
Oh, my gosh.
Great athleticism. A destroyer! My goodness!
Caden Carter makes the tag.
Bailey, even you have to be impressed by this sort of athleticism.
I do not know about
Here
this.
we go.
Oh, my...
Stab! A hook of the leg to retain the championships.
Wow.
Here are your winners.
My girls.
And still,
What are they doing?
WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Caden Carter and Katana
Look at this. Look at this.
But here on
Show them what real champions look
outside, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane have the Women's Tag Team Championships. You know what's that saying? Possession's 9/10 of the law?
Guys, look, how good do they look?
Let's see what the champs have to say about that.
Calm down. Come on, girls. We're the titles.
This could be like looking into a crystal ball.
Yeah.
What does the future hold in the women's division?
Oh, what a gentleman.
Come on.
Oh, they're saying, do we want some? Yeah, we want some, and it looks like we got a tag title match for Damage Control.
Carter and Chance seem to have accepted. We've got to make it official. Things continuing to heat up in the women's tag team division.
Heating up all night, Gravy. 1 week from tomorrow, the Royal Rumble. Remember, you can be there. Go and get your tickets. They're on sale right now at RoyalRumble.com as we head toward St. Petersburg, Tampa Bay.
And as it is Royal Rumble season, we'd like to take a moment to celebrate the man who created The Royal Rumble match, none other than WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, the first ever Intercontinental Champion and one of the most influential minds in sports entertainment history. A great friend to all of us. We miss you dearly. Happy birthday, Pat Patterson.
Beautifully said, Corey. You're looking live at the Good Brothers and Meat Shin, the OC.
It's not going to go for it. It's not going to go for it.
And AJ Styles.
He just wants you to know, with everything going on, he still have your back.
They've got AJ's back, who's in action tonight against LA Knight.
Does AJ want help?
Rated M for mature.
Sold out crowd, a phenomenal buzz here at the State Farm Arena.
You gonna take me to Sister Louisa's after this?
We know exactly who Bobby and the Prophets really are. You guys sit when they tell you to sit. You stand when they tell you to stand. You are the yes men of this company. I mean, you guys are gonna be the face of this place at some point, right? I mean, isn't that the plan? Let me tell you something. The reason we don't get opportunities like you is because we are the disruptors. We are uncivilized. We are savages. Makes people nervous. So we're not interested in playing your game.
It's a fight that you want.
Name a time and a place.
I've got a new game we're gonna play. Next week, we'll see you face to face in the ring. And then, maybe just then, the whole world will truly see who the real Almighty actually are.
Another haunting message from the Final Testament, who seem to be on a collision course with the Almighty and the Street Profits.
Yeah, and that could very well be next week. But as for last week here on Friday Night SmackDown, Gravy, it was an outrageously good match between Austin Theory and Carmelo Hayes. Who would be the winner? Well, unfortunately, we did not get a winner on the night. A collision that unfortunately happened.
It seemed as though Carmelo Hayes was well on his way to earning another victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. It was a back and forth battle, but as Austin Theory went high risk, it did not pay off for himself or his opponent. Our official Ryan Tran forced to stop the matchup for the safety of our superstars. Luckily, Carmelo Hayes escaped without incident.
Please welcome my guest at this time, Carmelo Hayes. Now, Carmelo, last week, as we just saw, it turned into a pretty scary situation, but can you tell me exactly what happened?
Well, Kathy, unfortunately, in the heat of battle, things like this happen. I've been there many times, Austin's been there many times, and thankfully, last week, we were able to walk away from it. But what we should be focusing on is that even though I didn't win, I didn't lose. Because it doesn't really matter the circumstance. Carmelo Hayes is gonna ball out because that's exactly who I am, and I am him.
All right, man. This is insane. You nearly tried to end my career last week. And what are you getting rewarded now? Getting an interview on my show in my city? You know who the hell I am?
Okay. Well, how about we go ahead and we spin the block on that match next week, outside of your city in Miami.
Oh, next week,
Next
in next Friday.
Next Friday.
Well, you see, I'm busy. I got a lot of things going on.
No. You got nothing on? Theory would love to face you next week, Mello. How's that sound, huh? All right, I'll go ahead and I'll talk to GM Nick Aldis and I'll make it official.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I will.
Yeah, we'll see you in Miami, Mello. You gotta stop doing that. Hey, what is that?
Party in the city where the heat is on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds,
SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
We've been seeing a different side of AJ Styles in recent weeks, but I can tell you this much. I've known Styles for many years, and I have seen that look in his eyes before. The phenomenal one is ready for a fight. Not a technical classic. I am talking haymakers and ugly sucker punches. This thing is going to be nasty.
And it's a fight that AJ Styles demanded and was granted. This match here earlier on tonight against LA Knight, and it's next.
This Monday.
Wilson Dental has been providing top-tier dental care to New York.
That the homeless will be out.
Well, Escobar may have stolen a victory earlier tonight, but will he feel the heat when he finally faces the man he's sidelined, Carlito, one-on-one next week?
We heard from both camps tonight. It may be nasty. Next week on Friday Night SmackDown, when Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits go face-to-face with the final testament.
And after their close call last week ended the matchup abruptly, NXT's captivating Carmelo Hayes will run it back one-on-one with Austin Theory.
Caden Carter, Katana Chance, they've been bringing the party. Now they're bringing the fight as champions, and they will defend again next week against the Kabuki Warriors of Damage Control.
That's all going down next week, but tonight's main event is sponsored by eBay Motors as the Viper, Randy Orton, goes one-on-one with the enforcer of the bloodline, the tribal heir, Solo Sikoa.
Look at AJ Styles from up the road in Gainesville, Georgia, fired up and ready to go here against the megastar, LA Knight.
Yeah, but the problem for Styles could be that his opponent is just as fired up and just as hungry for a fight.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight.
Make no mistake about it, LA Knight would have been the undisputed champion at Crown Jewel were it not for Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline, pinning Roman Reigns. And LA Knight wants that chance yet again a week from tomorrow at the Royal Rumble.
But remember why we're here, why there's so much vitriol between these two to begin with. AJ Styles originally possessed that opportunity. It was LA Knight who, according to Styles, quote, stepped over my dead body to take a crack at the tribal chief.
But can you imagine what LA Knight is thinking? He's just a guy who wants to become world champion. He doesn't feel he stepped over anybody. But LA Knight also received the cheap shot from Styles just a couple of weeks ago.
This vice-like side headlock applied by Styles, looking to tear LA Knight head clean off of his shoulders. Oh, man.
AJ!
LA buying himself a few valuable moments to regain his composure, but listen to this impact. Styles face first into the center turnbuckle. And this is what it's going to take. LA Knight needs to be this ruthless tonight and a week from tomorrow at the Royal Rumble, when it will be every man for themselves, not only in the Royal Rumble match, but in the Fatal 4-Way for the undisputed WWE cover here.
Knight in for the win, early kick out from Styles.
Universal Championship matchup, the Fatal 4-Way, where LA Knight, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns will do battle.
That's the thing, Corey. We saw them coexist. We saw them put the bloodline to the sword last week on SmackDown together. But I'm not sure we're ever going to see that again between Styles and Knight.
It was simply an alliance of necessity. Now, this is personal. AJ Styles feels disrespected by LA Knight. LA Knight lives his life feeling disrespected perpetually. It's what fuels Knight.
AJ Styles, a multi-time world champion. LA Knight, the breakout star of 2023, looking for that maiden run, that first world championship in WWE.
AJ Styles knows what it means to be the top gun in WWE. And the phenomenal one would love to experience that euphoria yet again.
Backbreaker to LA Knight.
Once upon a time, SmackDown was known as the house that AJ Styles built. Styles is world championship caliber. Is LA Knight? Many people speculate that he is, but Knight still needs to prove that in the WWE Universe.
Continuing to prove the doubters wrong is LA Knight. AJ Styles in control here early.
And AJ, I'm certain, realizes the opportunity at hand tonight to soften up LA Knight, to try to inflict enough damage to where perhaps something's still lingering come next Saturday at the Royal Rumble. LA Knight, I hope, realizes the same opportunity. That's exactly why Solo Sikoa is stepping into the ring tonight with the Viper Randy Orton, to try to soften up Orton prior to the Rumble. Oh!
Cover right quickly in now for the win. AJ Styles kicking out. And on that note, it was AJ that demanded this match with SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. Could that be a mistake? We know that the Royal Rumble's only a week from tomorrow away.
I'm sure in that particular moment, the pop-up power slam by Knight, AJ questioning his decision to make the challenge. But I still stand by my assessment. Both of these athletes have a golden opportunity 8 days before one of the biggest matches of both their careers.
The Undisputed Championship has never been in as much peril as Roman Reigns has been holding it now for 1,237 days.
I assure you right now. Oh, man! The Tribal Chief is watching each and every movement made by both Styles and Knight.
AJ Styles seems to be getting quicker, more nimble, more agile as he sends LA Knight into the barricade.
AJ Styles is a timeless superstar, no doubt about it.
AJ, come on!
But after being brutalized by the Bloodline, and boom! Missing several months of action, having his career jeopardized, it seems like it unlocked something deep in the psyche of the Phenomenal One. And look at the intensity in the eyes of the megastar.
Dribbling AJ's head here on the announce desk.
Make Trae Young jealous.
Oh, no.
Well, speaking of making Trae Young jealous, here comes a guy who makes everyone jealous. Jimmy Uso.
LA Knight quickly across.
You know what they say about better late than never. Obviously, Jimmy and Solo failed last week to, quote, fix the problem. But what I thought.
We heard Solo Sikoa earlier.
Yeah, but we also heard Roman Reigns earlier. In no uncertain terms, letting Jimmy Uso know that the order still stands, that the issue must be addressed. Speaking of Solo,
Samoan spike to LA Knight.
The diversion was created by Jimmy Uso in the entrance, and the havoc is being wreaked by the tribal heir.
Coming out to decimate Styles and LA Knight. Styles across the steel steps.
Solo Sikoa, the street champ, the enforcer of the bloodline, doing Roman's bidding.
This is a man who still has a match to come tonight against Randy Orton.
There was Solo earlier in the night who admitted fault, who shouldered the responsibility of last week's failure to fix the issue. Now the enforcer is the problem solver.
Oh, another devastating Samoan spike delivered to Styles this time.
With the ferocity on the face of Solo.
Two down, one to go.
Message.
Randy Orton, get out here now.
It's main event time.
Okay.
Remember, Nick Aldis has obtained 3 of the 4 signatures for our Royal Rumble Undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. The one name missing, Roman Reigns.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
But KP, also remember the warning issued by the Viper that kicked off Friday Night SmackDown tonight after Paul Heyman informed Nick Aldis that Roman wasn't signing. Randy said, I don't care if I have to RKO him myself. Reigns will sign the contract. But there is a big speed bump looming between Randy Orton and the Royal Rumble. His name is Solo Sikoa, and he has already taken out 2 of Roman's 3 opponents.
And Corey, the Viper doesn't forget easily. He doesn't forget about 18 months ago, and he doesn't forget about last week when Solo Sikoa hit the Samoan spike on Orton. Orton would then re-emerge and put Solo through the announce desk.
But Solo is standing once again, ready for a fight, and has just taken LA Knight and AJ Styles out of the equation for the moment. Will Randy Orton fare better? That remains to be seen.
This is the first ever singles match between Orton and Sikoa. Solo Sikoa, who rose to prominence while Randy Orton was on the sidelines.
You see Randy Orton almost trying to figure out Solo, trying to solve the tribal error before the opening bell. It's his classic Orton strategy. And as our great friend and broadcast partner JBL so eloquently says, if you were to build a sports entertainer from the ground up, the end result would be Randy Orton.
Looking better than ever as the bell rings. Randy Orton, Solo Sikoa.
Tonight's main event is sponsored by eBay Motors.
Oh! Quick slap to Orton. Takes him down off his feet.
Solo possesses that game-changing power. It only takes one strike, one impact. This could do it. Orton may be done.
Crushing Orton's skull against the turnbuckle.
Randy Orton just melted out of the ring to the floor. Solo giving chase. If nothing else, the tribal heir has proven to be a man of his word. When Solo delivers a promise to the tribal chief, Solo follows through.
But this is Randy Orton we're talking about. Orton looking for answers here. And Solo hammering away at the back of Randy Orton's neck.
Orton suffering a taste of his own medicine, being driven into our table. And now the steel ring stairs.
This is where Solo Sikoa can feast. It's the enforcer on top here in our main event.
Your Universal Orlando vacation is going to be in...
We Are Family has the hottest celebrity.
Solo is handled like that by any... Solo
Made in Georgia.
Solo continuing to dominate Randy Orton, but the Viper looking to turn the table.
Oh, Solo across the announce desk. Just like last week.
Solo meeting a fate that so many superstars have before, courtesy of Orton.
Corey, we don't see Solo Sikoa manhandled like that by anybody.
No, but look how quickly Solo is back in the fight. Think about this, KP. We are just feet away from SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who made the match official for the Royal Rumble. But Solo has almost single-handedly spoiled that tonight. No way, no way.
Oh, he went there.
Orton summoned the power and spiked Solo.
The hanging DDT and the elation from the sold-out crowd here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Orton is coiled. The Viper ready to strike.
But Solo Sikoa has backup.
Jimmy Uso is back again. LA Knight. The defiant one just dropped Jimmy Uso from behind.
Jimmy, oh, there's AJ Styles.
Jimmy Uso launched into the entryway, and Styles now making a beeline toward the ring. But is he coming for Knight? Is he coming for Orton?
Turn around, Randy. RKO! RKO! And Randy Orton to put away Solo Sikoa. Here is your winner, Randy Orton.
Against all odds, Randy Orton able to stop Solo Sikoa tonight. challenge Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble, but the contract is yet to be signed by Roman.
There ain't no temporary alliance here. This is every man for themselves. Orton with the RKO. Flattening LA Knight. Turns his attention to AJ Styles. RKO to the phenomenal one. Randy's flying. Oh, it's Roman Reigns. Superman punch to Orton. Done deal.
Reigns has signed the contract, but made sure to humiliate Nick Aldis in the process. And this could be a preview of what's going down at Tropicana Field with the undisputed WWE Universal title on the line. The familiar sight of the Tribal Chief poised for battle.
Stalking Orton and ready to pounce. Reigns. RKO! RKO!
I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me.
Is that the RKO that could shatter Roman's historic reign?
You got tools in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your...
This was the moment Reigns appeared. Superman punch to Orton.
Randy went down, but it would ultimately be Orton who obtained the last laugh from out of nowhere. RKO.
Reigns has signed the contract. It's going down 1 week from tomorrow at the Royal Rumble.
The ink is dry, but the Viper's venom still flows. WWE champion! Good for you, Eddie!
Together.
Put it all on the line. See the look in my eyes. Truth versus data.
1 week from tomorrow, it's one of the most exciting nights in all of the WWE, the Royal Rumble. Welcome to Level Up.
Let's just leave a legacy. I'm right under where heaven be.
Introducing first, accompanied by Jada Parker, Bronco Nima, and Lucian Price, representing OTM, Scripps!
Getting the action started this week, Byron, with one of the official leaders here of OTM in Scripps, but looks like they've added some numbers recently.
Looks like Jada Parker officially in the mix here, Blake. I like it, you know. When OTM comes to town, I just feel like my street cred gets a bump, you know? More credibility.
That's pretty interesting there, but Byron, 1 week from tomorrow, it's the Royal Rumble.
Oh my gosh, my favorite event of the year. One of the most transformative PLEs of the WWE, because we know that's the official start to the road to WrestleMania.
And his opponent, Brooks Jensen!
Well, Fallon Henley and Josh Briggs have gone their separate ways from this superstar, looking to carve a brand new path here in NXT. And Byron, he started things off with a couple of victories right here on Level Up.
I love what we've seen from Brooks Jensen. Yeah, if you look at the history of sports entertainment, so many times we've seen factions break up or go their separate ways, and they don't achieve a whole lot of success riding that solo act. I've seen the opposite from Brooks Jensen. I've seen his confidence grow. It's almost like Brooks Jensen said to himself, this is my moment. I have no choice but to rise to the occasion.
Looking to be in the spotlight here tonight. Again, looking to make it 3 in a row here on Level Up. And Byron, we certainly missed you last week, episode 100.
Well, I was a little heartbroken, actually, because you had Vic Joseph out here claiming that I got my doctorate in basket weaving and you didn't even defend me? You didn't stand up for me, Blake? What are friends for?
I was going to ask how graduation was.
Yeah, oh, you're in on the joke. That's great.
Well, certainly no joke when it comes to OTM, as Scripps, along with Bronco Nima and Lucian Price, has seemed to add a new layer in recent weeks.
Jada Parker just waved at me.
She was waving at you specifically.
Waved at me, yes. I could be like, like an OTM intern.
I know you thought Natalia's waved to you in the past. You seem very popular with some of the superstars.
A lot of waivers in WWE. I can't help it.
As right now, Jensen looking to control the pace here against Scripps, but he has a huge week in front of him coming up next Tuesday as he takes on former North American champion Dragon Lee.
Yeah, so Scripps can ill afford to look past Brooks Jensen, obviously. You want to build as much momentum as you can. And think about the overall mindset of OTM. You think about the big monsters on the outside, Lucian Price, Bronco Nima just coming off an unsuccessful opportunity to become NXT Tag Team Champion. So this is a redemptive moment for OTM as well as Scripps.
And again, after that tag team title opportunity, they added that layer in Jada Parker, and we'll see how she's able to mix in with the rest of them. But right now, Brooks Jensen looking to take control as Brooks Jensen modeling himself as a bit of a throwback superstar and really getting to the grind and really working hard the last few weeks as a single superstar.
Prides yourself on appreciating and learning about the history of our industry. Paying homage to such great legends like Brad Armstrong, Magnum TA, Bobby Eaton, the list goes on and on.
As Scripps sent to the outside, and Brooks Jensen, who previously had the numbers game, overcoming right here.
And you got to wonder if you're Brooks Jensen, this is the first situation he's been in where he's actually looking at a faction that's not his.
Jumping right into the proverbial mud right there.
That is a scary place to be.
Oh! And Scripps finds that opening, and again, Byron, we always talk about the numbers game, and it's clicking right here.
And this is the kind of moment, that predicament, ouch, right there, is where Brooks Jensen subconsciously may start to miss a Josh Briggs, a Fallon Henley at ringside. Because right now, it might as well be Brooks Jensen against the world.
We saw in the past, Briggs and Henley neutralize the metaphor, but now Brooks Jensen out here against OTM all alone.
And this is a very common story we've seen. If Scripps is in the ring and you see Bronco Nima and Lucian Price, hold on.
There's a cover, hooks that outside leg.
It's very hard to tune out all the activity on the outside of the ring, especially when you got two guys who are willing to rip your insides out and serve it to you like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
As right now, Scripps in control against Brooks Jensen, and we've looked at Scripps as being one of the proverbial leaders here of OTM. How does he put together that game plan to really set him up?
I think it just comes to what, at least in the form of, Lucian Price and Bronco Nima, and Scripps, what unifies them. I'm not quite sure about Jada Parker yet, but these are three men who are unified from the similar background of having nothing, having to prove themselves, and now getting to a point where they will hurt anyone in their path on their way to eating, as they put it. to getting success, to winning championships, and to making money.
Brooks Jensen favoring that left knee right here. And we've seen Jensen come off the top in recent weeks, and that could be compromised now, Byron.
Brooks Jensen, talk about him being a student of the game. Obviously, he's got to realize that you got to have other options if your preferred option isn't available. And speaking of going to the skies,
Scripps right at home up top. Oh!
Wow. Oh, man, that was nasty.
Floating through the air. Here's a cover. Jensen's down. Only gets 2, but Scripps pushing on all cylinders here.
And let us not forget, Scripps is one of the most gifted athletes in WWE, period. This man can do things that others can only dream of.
Scripps is in control right here. We've seen in the past Byron Scripps maybe untrustworthy to some other superstars. What makes the rest of OTM trust Scripps?
What I mentioned earlier on, similar background, coming from nothing and wanting everything. And there's not many human beings in this industry who can relate to that mindset.
Scripps really zeroing in on that left knee here of Brooks Jensen. And Jensen! Oh! Nice counter there. As Jensen looking to get back into this contest again, going for 3 in a row here as a singles competitor.
Jensen continues to be hobbled. That damaged left knee. This is the gut check right now for Brooks Jensen.
And Brooks Jensen right now finding a second wind here. And Jensen, the high elevation, sends Scripps up and right down, and Brooks Jensen all fired up.
And you gotta feel like it's all adrenaline right now for Brooks Jensen.
Adrenaline will certainly make a man do crazy things here, Byron.
Gotta be careful. See Jada Parker continuing to jog.
Oh, wait a minute. And the numbers game playing a role. Lucian Price is up.
Oh, right to the knee again.
As Jada Parker, that added layer to OTM, you can really see how she's making a difference already.
Absolutely. The numbers game affecting Brooks Jensen for the second time in this match.
And Jensen tries to shake it off, but Scripps right in position. And Scripps writes a victorious ending.
Here is your
This is a well-oiled machine in OTM. The numbers advantage may not be fair, Blake, but they know how to use it effectively.
Brooks Jensen certainly brought his A game, but alongside Lucian Price, Bronco Nima, Jada Parker really adding a whole new layer here. We saw Brooks Jensen trying to get back into this matchup. The referee distracted by Lucian Price, and bam! Right there on the knee after Scripps doing damage all throughout the matchup, Byron, and Jada Parker proving to be a difference maker.
There was only so much Brooks Jensen could do to combat all the distractions, all the interference. Scripps gets the W, and now Scripps can focus his attention on Dragon Lee.
Scripps starting to build some momentum towards this coming Tuesday here on NXT. As earlier today, Sarah Schreiber caught up with this tag team who's ready for some smash mouth wrestling.
Hey, Tank. Hey, tonight on Level Up, you will face No Quarter Catch Crew. But here's the catch. You do not know who you'll be facing from the group in the match. How are you going to prepare for a match like that?
The infamous catch clause.
Catch me if you can.
It's a little metaphor for life, because when in life do you ever really get to pick your battles?
You don't.
Sometimes you just gotta play the hand that you're dealt, and tonight's no different. So Tanky and I took the liberty upon ourselves to scout out our opponents. We found out there's a few common similarities between all of them.
Pad level.
Settle down, Tanky.
Sarah, it comes down to pad level. You see, the world that me and Hank come from, the game that we used to play, it comes down to leverage and playing with lower pad level, because there's one truth. The low man wins. See, if I'm right here on Hanky, I'm winning this battle. But when he drops down, when he's with lower pad level, now he's winning. Now I'm winning, now he's winning, now I'm winning. So tonight, we're gonna play with superior pad level and leverage on these folks.
If the boys want to boogie down with the blue-collar brawlers of NXT, baby, we can break it down, back it up in the backyard anytime you want. Because at the end of the day, there's only two truths in this world. We hit first,
and we hit last. Damn it, come on,
boys. Good stuff, man. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Coming up next, as she formulates her plan to save Chase University, JC Jane is set to take on the up-and-coming former collegiate cheerleader, Carly Bright. That's next, here on NXT Level Up.
1 week from tomorrow.
Nothing can stop me. I am invincible. Nothing can stop me.
JC Jane.
Byron, have you ordered your championship title yet?
I got 3 of them. What are you talking about? You know me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, JC Jane!
As what a few months it has been for Chase University and one of the newest students in JC Jane, as she seems to have big plans to turn things around on campus.
I'm actually confident because Operation Chase U is underway, and I think the future is bright for Chase U, courtesy of JC Jane. You like that, Chase U?
I saw what you did there.
It's a thing.
Is it a thing?
It is a thing. JC Jane told me about it.
Let's see how that all plays out here tonight as JC Jane, always ready for competition, taking on this superstar who's set to jump into the deep end here on Level Up.
Oh, pressure's on. Pressure is on.
And her opponent, Carly Bright!
The ray of sunshine here in NXT, Carly Bright, making her debut, being thrown right in the mix against the former two-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, the former cheerleader at the University of Minnesota, the resident Golden Gopher. And you know what? I had a chance to talk to Carly Bright for a few minutes, and you mentioned it, the ray of sunshine. She is an ultra-positive person, ultra thankful to be here, but she admitted to me she is a nervous wreck. This is a last-minute opportunity to step up here against one of the top stars in the women's division. She has no choice but to answer the call.
JC Jane looking very confident here. And Carly Bright, you're talking about a superstar, comes out with a big smile, quickly shifting to business. She's ready for this opportunity.
But think about the opportunity before her. You have a chance to upset a two-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, one of the cornerstones of the NXT Women's Division. If that's not a huge resume builder, I don't know what is.
Gonna grab a headline right here as Carly Bright, as JC Jane. Oh, there's a quick cover. Only gets two.
And here's what could be,
Carly Bright, gotta come back the other way. Shoulders are down. And JC Jane here looking to control the pace early on. As we know, JC Jane, we talked about a little bit at the top, Byron, has had her hands full at Chase University in recent weeks.
And that could be a slight opening, a key to victory. Oh my gosh, for Carly Bright, because maybe JC Jane's a little distracted trying to fix the debt issue for Chase U. I don't know what she has in store. I have heard some rumors, though. I've heard some rumors.
You are the resident investigative reporter here, Byron. What are those rumors?
You want me to tell you right now?
I'm sure the NXT Universe would love to know.
I would be breaking some confidentiality agreements. However, there has been some talk of maybe, some conversations with the likes of Jeff Bezos. Maybe some hard money loans, low interest rates, things of that nature.
That seems to be a whole different topic right there. As Carly Bright looking for a huge opportunity. There's a cover. And JC Jane with a counter into a cover of her own.
You asked.
I did ask.
I'll give you a little morsel.
Thank you.
Just a pinch.
We all appreciate that morsel as Carly Bright looking for more than a morsel right here in her debut. As JC Jane looking to bring some positivity to Chase University here, Byron. It's been quite some time since Chase U's been seen in that positive light.
And like I said, I think it's right now the mindset has to be in JC Jane, we trust. Right now,
out of the corner. Connects there with Carly Bright. And JC Jane's starting to feel it here, Byron.
And Carly Bright is hoping that this offensive onslaught will let up from JC Jane. Good night, Carly Bright. It's time to go night-night.
Here's your winner, JC Jane!
The rolling encore from JC Jane gets the job done. Carly Bright certainly showed up in her debut, but JC Jane appears to be on a mission.
JC Jane was in a different mode. I mean, check out some of this action. JC Jane was fired up. She was intense. She was aggressive. She's got a lot on her plate, but so tonight she can compartmentalize because she was totally out, locked in to Carly Bright.
And alongside Thea Hale, Riley Osborne, Duke Hudson, and of course, Andre Chase looking to turn things around here at Chase University.
Say it with me, Blake. Operation Chase U!
That's all you, Sax man.
All right.
As JC Jane continues her celebration here, but we're set for tag team action in our main event as the hard-hitting Hank Walker and Tank Ledger take on two members of the No Quarter Catch crew. But with the new catch clause, which two members will it be? We will find out next. Byron, the road to WrestleMania begins a week from tomorrow.
But now it's time for a little Hank It, Tank
The
It.
contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Hank Walker and Tank Ledger.
From the gridiron to inside the ring, it's time to get ready for some smash mouth wrestling.
It is impossible not to get pumped up when you see Hank Walker and Tank Ledger come to town. These two best friends outside of the ring, they bring the energy inside of the ring. One of my favorite tag teams, to tell you the truth.
Very difficult to argue the energy, the charisma. They very well connect with the NXT universe.
Similar backgrounds, their dads are both factory workers. They have the same pre-match routines. They're basically kindred spirits.
They can certainly finish each other's sentences, as we've seen in the past as well.
That too. Everybody should have a friendship like Hank and Tank. At least one.
Earlier this week, we heard about the catch clause, which was introduced by Drew Gulak and the rest of the No Quarter Catch crew. Now, Hank and Tank, the entire NXT universe, unsure which two superstars will be represented here tonight.
You talk about a major psychological advantage. If you're Hank Walker and Tank Ledger, you have to prepare twice as long because you don't know which two of these superstars, or two of these four superstars, I should say, you're going to have to face.
And you almost wonder, is this something that's premeditated, or are they calling this on the fly? How does the No Quarter Catch crew figure out who's represented?
Well, I would venture to say that the No Quarter Catch crew knows exactly what they're doing, and they know the advantage they have over their opponents.
So the four of them line up here. Let's see which two step forward.
You get like a spotlight that shows up on whoever's chosen? How does this work?
Gulak and Bourne step back, and it looks like it's going to be Charlie Dempsey and Damon Kemp representing the No Quarter Catch crew here in tonight's main event.
Interesting. Very interesting choice, having Damon Kemp and Charlie Dempsey, two slightly contrasting styles. You got Dempsey, the technical wizard. You got the explosiveness and amateur wrestling ability of Damon Kemp. A very dangerous combo.
And Byron, Charlie Dempsey in the ring right now, he's had quite a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Charlie Dempsey actually made a little history competing in All Japan Pro Wrestling for the Triple Crown Championship in the main event. And get this, the first WWE superstar in history to do that.
Certainly an incredible feat there for Charlie Dempsey, but he's going against the power here of Hank Walker. And again, Hank Walker, a superstar, very familiar, a decorated history with Drew Gulak.
You got to think, you know, at one point, Hank Walker, of course, was being eyed by Drew Gulak to be part of what would become the No Quarter Catch crew. And sometimes if Hank is looking back, does he think, oh, what if? What would have happened had I gone along with Drew Gulak?
And we saw Charlie Dempsey befriend Drew Gulak right after that partnership with Hank Walker, almost like Hank Walker became a catalyst to kickstart this entire thing.
Yeah, I think you're right, but honestly, I think Hank Walker is better off. He found someone that he vibes with a little better. I can't imagine Hank Walker actually fitting in with the mindset of the No Quarter Catch crew.
As right now, Tank Ledger in there with Damon Kemp, two powerful superstars. As Tank Ledger off the ropes right here. Look at the athleticism of the big man. Boom. And down goes Damon Kemp.
I'm not smiling, Drew. I apologize. But see, what you're gonna tell me when he's coming near the announce desk.
I thought you liked when the superstars come over.
Oh, certainly. Not Drew Gulak.
As Tank Ledger building all sorts of momentum right here.
Look at this
Hank Walker.
continuity.
Hank and Tank clicking right here. As Damon Kemp in the corner. And that shot rings all throughout the NXT universe.
You know, we saw Hank Walker and Tank Ledger a couple weeks ago in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Fell a little short. Wait a minute, Hank Walker from the top.
Rarefied air there for Hank. He's gonna go for the cover here. Hank Walker, lateral press, too. And Charlie Dempsey makes the save.
I was gonna say, maybe that little fire under Hank and Tank, wanting to kind of have a rebound victory here tonight against the No Quarter Catch crew.
And the collision right there.
Ooh. Hey, it's innovative, but it's effective.
And Hank and Tank starting to click here, Byron. And going back to the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, let's take a look again real quick. As Dempsey and Kemp collide and taken right down. As Tank Ledger now, or rather Hank Walker, trying to get in a position. And Damon Kemp, as Charlie Dempsey playing a role right here, as those numbers starting to pick up right here for the No Quarter Catch crew.
Official still distracted, and once again, the numbers game plays to the advantage of the No Quarter Catch crew.
Now Charlie Dempsey Talked about Hank Walker coming off the top. Not often do we see Charlie Dempsey go upstairs.
Well, listen, Charlie Dempsey's clearly displayed he's willing to step outside of his comfort zone, like traveling to Japan a couple weeks ago, and maybe now adding a few aerial maneuvers to his repertoire.
You can see Dempsey hitting a little bit harder tonight. There's a lateral press, 2. Only gets 2 right there. Again, Byron mentioned Hank and Tank in the Dusty Cup. How does the no-quarter catch crew feel about being left out of that tournament?
I'm sure they're bitter. I'm sure they're angry, but then again, I think they wake up bitter and angry. I think the no-quarter catch crew just searches for reasons to be angry at the world and have like extra sparring sessions where they can do neck bridges.
As Damon Kemp comes down right on the midsection there of Hank Walker, that could suck the air right out of Hank. Only gets 2.
But if you look at the landscape of NXT right now, there's basically a faction vacuum, right? Like, there's a real opportunity for the no-quarter catch crew to be the premier faction, if they're not already, in NXT.
And Byron, we know their designs going for tag team championships. How much gold could this group really accumulate?
The potential is there to literally dominate NXT.
The German suplex there by Kemp, and followed what by Dempsey. Goes for the bridge, but nice shift there by Dempsey. Shoulders are down. And Hank Walker holds on.
When you look at all the skill set that every one of the superstars in the no-quarter catch crew has, from Charlie Dempsey to Damon Kemp to Drew Gulak to Miles Bourne, and the fact that all 4 men have bought into this philosophy that it's their responsibility to purge the weakness out of other NXT superstars, to see who has got the guts, who has got the ability, who's got the ability to experience torture like this.
And Byron, the hand's certainly not supposed to bend in that direction. Hank Walker trying to recover right here. Charlie Dempsey, relentless with his offensive attack. It looks like we've seen a bit of a shift from Dempsey since his return from Japan.
Look, Charlie Dempsey will never be known for his empathy, but I think you're right.
Oh, nice counter there by Hank Walker.
I think Dempsey's even colder, even more merciless since coming back from Japan.
As Hank Walker here getting into a grappling match with Charlie Dempsey. How smart is this, Byron?
Not where you want to be. Look, I love Hank and all, but you need to get out of this predicament ASAP.
Maybe going for that head and arm triangle, perhaps. Tank Ledger on the outside, relentless, trying to get back into this matchup.
Oh, yeah, use your raw power. That's what Hank Walker's got to do.
Oh! As Hank Walker, with the headbutt, he goes down, Charlie Dempsey goes down. Our main event hanging the balance right here. As the no-quarter catch crew really looking to exploit that catch clause here tonight to their advantage.
Instinctively, Hank Walker is reaching, he is crawling, and he is tagging.
It could be time for tank mode here, Byron.
It better be tank mode.
As Dempsey being taken down, and Tank Ledger kicking things in another gear here.
Tank Ledger understands, I gotta do this all by myself right now. My partner's down, next man up, boom!
And Tank going upstairs as well. Tank Ledger bringing the energy as always.
Smash mouth, hit first, hit last mentality. Charlie Dempsey's in trouble.
Dempsey down. As the numbers game again playing a role, Gulak and Bourne on the apron.
The second time now this match.
As right in front of us here.
That temporary fixed the problem.
Gulak and Bourne go crashing down, but Charlie Dempsey looking to exploit the opening here. And Damon Kemp.
Kemp trying to end this right now.
Up and down goes Ledger, into the cover, and the crew seals the deal.
Here are your winners, No Quarter Catch Crew!
You see a little approval there from the NXT Universe, but Byron, the No Quarter Catch Crew using that catch clause to pick up the victory.
Look, that to be a major advantage going forward, the No Quarter Catch Crew. But Hank and Tank, man, they were close. They were really close.
They were certainly pushing, clicking on all cylinders here. Tank Ledger thought that was enough, but again, Drew Gulak, Miles Bourne, they had a different plan here and tried to use that numbers game to overcome.
Damon Kemp found his spot, struck while the iron was hot, and secured the win for the No Quarter Catch Crew.
And that catch clause now in place. You never know who's going to represent, but we know one thing, Byron. The No Quarter Catch Crew looking to really dominate here in NXT.
Maybe they can...
I know why we're talking, 'cause we're talking for free. I know why we're living
trouble now. In trouble now, 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 in trouble now. I know why we're talking, cause we're talking for free. I know why we're living, cause we're loving with ease. Easy, 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 easy to me. Billboard lingo is all that we speak. In trouble now, 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 in trouble now. In trouble now, 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 in trouble
I can be everything. Let me take you there, take you all the way. Strong enough, this love ain't no fake. Our love runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Let's be real about it, real about it. Our body just can't do without you, do without you. 100, don't you ever doubt it, ever doubt it. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Let's be real about it, real about it. Our body just can't do without you, do without you. 100, don't you ever doubt it, ever doubt it. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Our love for you runs. Let's be real about it, real about it. Our body just can't do without you, do without you. 100, don't you ever doubt it, ever doubt it. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Let's be real about it, real about it. Our body just can't do without you, do without you. 100, don't you ever doubt it, ever doubt it. Our love for you runs deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Our love runs deeper, 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 deeper and deeper. Our love runs deeper,
I know we're wishing for one more try. I know we're hopeless, but for tonight, should we forget that we said goodbye? I know we're hopeless, we're out of time. I know we're wishing for one more try. I know we're hopeless, but for tonight, should we forget that we said goodbye? Said goodbye. Said goodbye. Said goodbye. Said goodbye. I know we're hopeless, we're out of time. I know we're wishing for one more try. I know we're hopeless, but for tonight, should we forget that we said goodbye? Said goodbye. Said goodbye. I know we're wishing for one more try. I know we're hopeless, but for tonight, should we forget that we said goodbye? Said goodbye. Said goodbye. Sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy.
Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy.
Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso.
Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todo mi sentido va pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro.
Despacito, vamos a hacerlo en una playa en Puerto Rico, hasta que las olas griten ay bendito, para que mi sello se quede contigo.
Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito a poquito.
Esa mi boca, tus lugares favoritos.
Favorito, favorito, pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito a poquito.
Hasta provocar tus gritos, sin que olvides tu apellido. Despacito. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire.
Me and Chalea,
Straight up.
Outlaw, outlaw, like I hit the Powerball. Once all eyes is on me, throw it off like Southpaw. Niggas love to count yours, hoping that your paper fall. Wishing death upon me, but I'm here forevermore. I just get debated on, I just get my greatest on. St. Laurent on speed dial, I just put the latest on. Bring it on, bring it on. You want war, then bring it on. Set this bitch on fire, nigga, we can have a sing-along.
You need to know that I'm a rider. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I need is a gas and a lighter, and we'll have one hell of a time. You need to know that I'm a rider. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I need is a gas and a lighter, and we'll have one hell of a time.
I got a California king in my condo. Got a motherfucking big screen by the front door. Got a guest bedroom filled up with fur coats. Nigga, ain't no room in this bitch to even jump rope. Yeah, the fire and desire, and I'm higher than my prior. My attire, I acquire, might require my liar. Whoa, might accept you and deny you, no denial. I'll be in the courtroom on the table screaming, right on.
You need to know that I'm a rider. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I need is a gas and a lighter, and we'll have one hell of a time. You need to know that I'm a rider. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I
smoking smoke. We ain't got no job. We going for broke. They ain't stopping from getting inside of it. Taking off in our cars. Feel like we in the air screaming.
Straight mental. Straight mental.
You need to know that I'm a rider. You need to know that I'm a rider. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I need is a gas and a lighter. And we'll have one hell of a time. Straight up.
Major laser.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder, baby, do I even bother? Do you ever think about me? But you Balenciaga and Prada, that bougie kind of love ain't cheap. I wonder, baby, do I even bother? Do you ever think about me? But you Balenciaga and Prada. Do you ever? Or you Balenciaga? Or you Balenciaga? Do you ever? But you Balenciaga. Do you ever?